Alright, we're back for Turnabout Samurai, Day 1 investigation. Load the data. Gah, you've disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
Get your cursor off the screen.
Sorry. The moon! No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see.
Is it like a monk? Oh, whoa. Is it a robo-monk?
See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa!
The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was the surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Steel Samurai. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. It's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Grams. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Huh.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m., Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What is it? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please, Nick? October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jackhammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. The body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, no, no! It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. Yes? Wright & Co. Law Offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique.
Aw, the poor plant.
Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself, and I realized the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room.
Oh, so it did turn into a spectacle?
Yep. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Cleaning here always makes me feel professional. There we go. That's a bit better. It was not reacting to the mouse controls as well as I was hoping it would.
Really?
Nope. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. What to do? Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit here like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information.
Present my attorney badge. What about this?
You like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
My poor ego. If I remember it, that's actually useful, like, once. Anyway, somebody was asking if this is a blind playthrough. No, we have both played Phoenix Wright, the first game.
I believe I
up
played
until chapter 4, and then we stopped. And then I might have played 5. I don't honestly remember.
I played as much as I could on our
We were on
6+ hour bus ride to Boston.
You played a bunch on the bus ride, and then we were coming back on the train, like another day, week, or whatever, and we played like a whole bunch more, and that's when I started playing it. And I honestly don't remember much of the game. I remember the basic, like, who and what's, but I don't remember anything else.
October 6th, the detention room. Hey, this guy looks like Wolverine.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder! At least once, maybe twice.
Whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong.
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know you're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had been, come down to the Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at, 10 o'clock in the morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, I'm gonna move my mouse over here. The evil magistrate was found lying crumpled in a heap near the set.
Ooh.
That is a goofy looking, just a hole.
Yeah. It's too clean. Where's the blood?
Yeah.
I suppose they couldn't show that in a game like this. I don't know.
They took off his mask and discovered it was Jackhammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. I don't really know.
Wait. His name was Hammer too?
No, Jackhammer. This is
Will Powers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the funny naming again.
Steel samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner.
Oh, the bare chest?
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the costume.
Yeah.
That's not actually. I mean, there should still be blood, but yeah, that would explain the weird divot around the hole at least.
It would, yeah. The blood would be beneath it. I already read this.
Okay, you did?
He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo, old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo, old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names?
Yeah, because it's kind of counterproductive if you're saying new old.
I know. It's just dumb writing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, the morning I came to the studios at 9 a.m. We worked through some action sequences until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. I'm action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Present. Attorney badge. Here. I see. Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in the improv class. Studio main gate. Alright, you ready? Are you ready for this lady?
Oh, what lady?
You know the lady.
I don't
You
remember
know the
lady.
lady.
Oh no.
You remember the lady.
Oh, I don't know.
You do.
October 16th. Wait, okay. Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there.
No, you gotta be way more crazy wingbat than that.
I can be.
You gotta be.
She's sounding serious right now, and she looks serious right now.
But you gotta go wild with Old Bag. Because otherwise it's gonna be disappointing.
Okay, fine. You want in? You gotta go through me. So sorry. Well, we're, lawyers. Oh, yeah. Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers?
You need a little bit more bodily in there.
But no, she's not going to be super
Get some bodily up
high-pitched.
in that lady.
No.
She is off her rocker.
No, not yet. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You've heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible goes on and you waste your time and you don't have jobs you should be doing or lawyers work the rest of. Maybe you should become a lawyer and take a life easy. Just read the young kids where you unite different and hippie clothes. What are you youths coming around these days with? Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, youths today.
Examine. Anything but her. The computer that runs the studio's security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with the onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you are a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced now to playing villains. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew.
I get the feeling Old Bag wanted to see Jack Hammer's hammer, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you notice, she's talking about Will Powers being the new kid on the block and how this old renowned actor had been reduced to, you know, a villain. Not much material to work with kind of thing. It must be, I mean, I know that amongst actors, it seems like guys can pretty much play action heroes and suave dudes up into their like 60s pretty much. But a woman, it's like your cutoff is when you're like 30 or 40. And then you pretty much have to go into matronly or mentor roles.
I bet she wanted him to break up her asphalt.
Hey.
If you know what I mean.
The Jackhammer Business?
I'm trying to come up with innuendos related to Jackhammer that aren't immediately, you know, just like going straight for it.
Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
A reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So, if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
Probably in his outfit.
Yeah.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Alright.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Maya's on the verge of tears. What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Ugh. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? It doesn't seem to be lying. Security lady. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her... Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs in the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Ah, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could actually, or if you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course.
Powers request added to the court journal.
I just hope this will let me get past that security lady. Okay. Wander should be old bag. Can I be old bag? Do you want me to take over as old bag?
The problem is I don't know what other characters there'll be in this chapter for me, aside from Maya.
I might destroy my voice. I feel like you need to, like, go...
Well, how would you do her voice?
Like, channel that dog.
No!
Channel that dog. Channel your rage at that dog. Because, like, you gave her just such the generic voice, and she is crazy
evil
as a
old lady.
What?
I gave her the evil old lady voice.
No, you gave her the snide old lady, not the.
But she is snide and old.
She is bonkers. She wants Jackhammer's hammer, and she is Looney Tune.
But
levels of crazy.
But she's so stern.
No, she's not. She is
like
insane.
I know that she'll break later, but not at the moment.
Make her a little unhinged now. She's just too old lady. Come on, push yourself down crazy train just a bit.
How would you do it?
I mean, I'd go much closer to Bodley. I mean, here. I'm gonna present the attorney's badge. What's that? You giving that to me? I mean, pretty close to Bodley.
You're flatulating all over the place.
No, that's actually me.
Rubbing your feet?
Yeah, that's...
Why are you doing that? Stop that.
Fart desk?
No.
Fart desk? Anyway, come on, a little lilt.
I mean, if you want to destroy your voice, feel free.
Come on. She's the only character you're voicing this entire chapter. At least ham it up.
I mean, what would I do? What's that? You giving that to me?
That's better, yeah. The more lilt, the better. She is a lilty old lady. Okay. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
That's much better, thank you. Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think that he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studio.
You may pass. Sorry.
No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one's allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! I really hope I'm not blasting people's ears off.
No, you're not. Well, bye.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Oh man, a creepy looking statue.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey! Don't take it too hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? God, I'm trying to I've got
differentiate between the detective and...
Because I'm trying to give him kind of like the, not quite drill sergeant-ish voice, but the voice a little.
And the other guy's a little bit more
just
dopey.
deep but dopey. Yeah, I don't know. I need to work on my range and just be in character for an entire thing and then switch it slightly for the next character. I don't know. The problem is just hot swapping constantly throws me off really hard.
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Investigation. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Time of death? Okay, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause? Pierced through the chest by a spear.
Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other victim other than no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went into the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate.
Well,
what
actually,
about that security camera
would be more reliable. Nick, if that's true... anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, and a photo. A photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up there on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't be so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Yep. I guess we don't need the,
you don't need to...
We don't have the letter anymore.
show them the map or anything.
We gotta investigate.
Yeah, look at that camera.
Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. Takes photos of people going in the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number.
Okay.
I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective! Aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Oh, the creepy thing with the... Oh, its head seems to be torn off, too.
It's hell. Its head fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind's pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too.
Oh yeah, look, there's a tree that fell in the way. Can you look at the map again, briefly?
Yeah.
Okay, Studio 1 and Studio 2. So the dressing room was in the employee area, so yeah, he would have had to have walked over to Studio 1, right? So he would have had to have passed the gate.
Mm-hmm.
But he says that he was sleeping. So someone could have...
They were dressed up in this costume. Because they said Silver Samurai.
The Silver Samurai, not Powers.
Yep. It's just entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a car key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
Oh, is there anything in the trash can?
No.
Oh.
Not yet, anyway? Oh.
The fallen tree.
Detective Gumshoe, what's on the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Interesting.
Means we want to go down there.
So,
Nope.
we can't ask about the key? Or the camera? Maybe we have to ask the old lady about it.
I guess? I think I remember getting stuck here. Oh.
Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Talk about photographic proof. Why don't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that's... I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from where the gate is with the camera that looks at the... there. Is the gate that... Camera, blah.
I am messing it up right there.
Is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. matter where you go here, you pass my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes. He was as great as the bearded samurai. Or, he was great as the bearded samurai. Really? He had a beard at one point?
No. Somebody else had a beard.
Oh.
Competition.
That too, yes. He showed the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate was a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Out of my camera. About the security camera.
Oh, yes.
Notice how she always cuts your sentence off before you're even able to finish it?
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over at the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. What's that? You're giving that to me.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Nothing more to talk about? I want to see that
employee
photo.
area.
Oh, yeah, let's go
no,
there.
we don't see the photo till later.